What's up, guys? My name is Mark, and I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about how I'm earning some passive income online. And we're going to be talking about cloud mining, and more specifically, cloud mining through a company called Hashflare. And for those of you who aren't familiar with mining or cloud mining, Bitcoin miners process all the Bitcoin transactions and keep the network secure. And in return, they're rewarded with fresh new Bitcoins. You guys can buy or build these machines yourself, but keep in mind the price of the machine itself, the maintenance, the electricity costs, heat. So what it's going to cost to cool it. Um, your other option is Bitcoin cloud mining, and to show you a little bit about that, these are called cloud mining farms. So basically, these are all little computers on all these shelves here in big warehouses. Usually they're in cool places so it's easy to keep cooling costs down, where electricity is cheap, to keep those costs down. So basically, you would rent space in one of these warehouses, one of these computers from this company, and it would mine for you daily. Um, you get paid 7 days a week, and get a return on depending on how much hash rate you buy. Um, so if we go down here, unfortunately they just raised their prices for SHA-5256. That's actually Bitcoin mining. There's other script cloud mining and Ethereum. I recommend SHA-256. It seems to be most profitable right now. Um, there is limited stock right now. That just happened. They just raised the price from $1.40 to $2.20, which, a lot of people are in an uproar about that and are complaining. But it is still profitable. Even with the 30 to 40% correction in Bitcoin we just had, there's still money to be made. So um, I predict the price should start going back up soon, but I can't tell the future, so we'll see. But let's go into my panel here, and I'll show you guys a little bit more. So this is the dashboard of Hashflare. I actually bought 2 terahash about 8 days ago now, and I've reinvested a little bit, so I have 2.27 now. Um, I just want to show you guys some numbers right now, the profitability. So if you guys want to go to coinwars.com, you can find a mining calculator, and you click on mining calculator, you go to Bitcoin mining calculator. And just to give you an example, obviously not everybody's gonna buy 10 terahash, but so every terahash is 1,000 gigahash. So for this calculator, you would put in, for 10 terahash would be 100,000 gigahash. Power watt would be 0. Power cost would be 0. For my pool fees, so the easiest way to find my pool fees is actually to click on the history tab on my dashboard, go down to my log. They have a log actually in here to show you all of your transactions, your purchases, um, withdrawals. So basically the easiest way to find out the pool fee is to divide the maintenance fee by your payout. And that is about 17% right now. So we'll go back to the mining calculator. We'll put in 17%. And the Bitcoin difficulty and block reward will fill in automatically. Right now, like I said, we just had a 30 to 40% correction. So the price of Bitcoin right now is right around 14,500. And to find out hardware costs, we'll go up here, go to my dashboard. To buy SHA-256 if I wanted to buy. Sorry guys, this is for 100 terahash. Earlier I said it was for 10. I meant 100. But the price for 100 terahash is $22,000 currently. Obviously, you can do anything less. The minimum is 20 gigahash. 1 terahash right now currently is $220. But for this example, the price is hardware cost is 22,000. So basically we just hit calculate, and it comes up to days to break even. You ROI at 136 days. Yeah, it's not as great as it was before. The price increase, and obviously with the Bitcoin value right now. But like I said, that price changes about every 30 seconds, and also the Bitcoin difficulty changes about every 2 weeks. So you have to keep that in mind as well. So if you scroll down, even if everything stayed currently as it is right now for the next 365 days, you would basically profit $58,000. This shows you hourly, daily, weekly, monthly, and annually. This shows you what they're taking out in your pool fees, what you profit hourly, you profit daily, weekly, monthly, and annually. Like I said, you guys can go to coinwars.com and you can play with this calculator. And as the price of Bitcoin changes and the days go on and Bitcoin difficulty changes, you can plug in your own numbers. And generally, the pool fees are right around this number, between 13 and 20%. They do change a little bit from day to day, that I've noticed, but it's right in that range. So let's go back to Hashflare. So I wanted to tell you a little bit more about Hashflare. The contracts are 1 year long, 365 days. You do get paid out 7 days a week. Some companies only pay you 5 working days, so it's pretty good that you get paid 7 days a week. Keep in mind, guys, it is a third-party company, so contracts can change. As an example, contracts used to be open-ended, and then they just one day decided to change them to 1 year contracts. Existing customers were a little bit upset about that because they had open-ended contracts and they were reduced to 1 year contracts. So you just have to keep in mind, things can change and they can change at any time. So basically, anytime you reinvest, there is a little reinvest button here. You don't have to use this. It is an option. You can click this, and anytime that you gain enough money in your account, it'll automatically reinvest for you. Every time you reinvest, it basically creates another 365-day contract. So, you might have heard people talking about compounding before, compounding interest. It's a way to build your investment, basically. So as you're building your investment, you start gaining more, more daily returns, more yearly returns. So with the yearly contract, basically, as an example, if you invested on the first day and you bought 100 terahash, every day after you bought 1 terahash, on day 366, you would lose that 100 terahash, and you would still have 365, but each day after you would lose 1 terahash. So But basically, by that time, you should have enough money to be able to withdraw and keep the ball rolling, with the investment. So that's something to think about. You don't have to go that route. You can make a one-time investment and you could just withdraw it all. The other thing is, right now, with the blockchain all backed up, due to unconfirmed transactions, there is Hashflare is in test mode right now with minimal withdrawal set to 0.05, which is pretty high. Some people are a little upset about that. Normally it's around 0.01, which is about $160 or so. The reason for this is network fees are so high and transaction fees are so high, so they're working on a method to create transaction in batches, to create multiple withdrawals to reduce the time and the fee for customers, and obviously for them, because it'll be cheaper for them as well. So anybody who's trying to withdraw every day and really not investing that much, yeah, it might be a problem for. Hashflare has actually been around since 2014. People are happy with their service. They've been pretty reliable, up to date. You can go to hashcoins.com. Hashflare is actually owned by hashcoins.com. Hashcoins actually makes mining equipment. So that's why Hashflare gets mining equipment cheap, and then Hashcoins makes the equipment, sends it right over to Hashflare. That's probably why they always have had availability in the past, and a lot of places like Genesis and reliable places haven't. But if you go right to you can go right on their website and look. If you go down here, right to investments, more about investments, they have a cloud mining service. If you go to read more, cloud mining, hashflare.io. That's actually the website to go to Hashflare. So you guys can check that out. I'll try to wrap this video up because it's getting pretty long, and I know a lot of people don't like long videos. But like I was saying earlier, about Bitcoin the mining difficulty, you have to keep in mind. Here's just a little chart about difficulty, just to show you guys. Difficulty does change about every 2 weeks. So I mean, right here, just to show you, this is 18%. That's very high. 21%. That's pretty high. Normally, I mean, as you guys can see, 5%, 7. That's usually pretty average. I mean, it doesn't always go up. Sometimes it can go down. But usually with the price increase and the difficulty, it evens itself out. So yeah, you just have to keep that in mind. Like I said, you can go to the Bitcoin mining calculator. You guys can run those numbers. The biggest thing, guys, is this is a third-party company. Never invest more than you're willing to lose, because they are, at the end of the day, in control of everything. They have been around, they have been reliable, but it is a risk, and this is one of the lower risks, I would have to say. But like I said, my biggest rule is never risk more than you're willing to lose. So that's pretty much it. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to give you guys, like a promotion code or anything for signing up. Hashflare doesn't offer that. I do have a referral link that I will put, in my comment. I'd appreciate it if you guys used it. You don't have to. You can just go to hashflare.io to sign up. Thanks for watching my video, guys. Please give me a like and a subscribe. Hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Thanks.